No, it's rad, you guys, dude. You guys are the ones that make it legit for us to even, like, for people to know what we're doing, you know what I mean? So, you know.
Thanks, bro. So we're in your studio. What do you got going on here?
God, it's basically, I got a mind that needs to be focused on something. But even one focus is a little bit much for me. I kind of tend to tick-tack around and do different things, do different looks, experiment with color. Just fun to be an artist, you know.
How did you get involved?
Well, I've always enjoyed art and doing art and stuff, but, you know, kind of in high school, I got really into it. I had a really good teacher, and a lot of the students in my art class were really talented, way better than me at art. So just to be around them and experiment and have fun, that's the bottom line. Art should be fun, you know, because it does put you in art puts you in a frame of mind where it's great. You don't realize, you know, time passing. You're just in that zone of, you know, creative energy, which you could be while you're surfing, you know, if you're a dancer, you know, sometimes that's the same feeling, or a musician, you know. So that's the good feeling, you know. You don't need to even take drugs or anything to get that feeling. So sometimes it's hard to get in the mood to do art, but that's when you need to go to the, you know, library and the bookstores, or go see a show, you know, just to get you inspired, you know. But it's fun. I don't know.
What are some of your pieces all about? Like what is this about?
I have no idea. Actually, a bunch of my friends came in all drunk, and they did all this crazy stuff on this canvas. And then I kind of came back and did my own stuff over what they kind of did. So that was kind of fun for me to do that.
And then what about this one?
This one's for a friend that I'm going to trade for some massages. It's just kind of an up coast kind of feel with a lot of color, and she wanted a bright look so it matches her furniture. See, I'm doing stuff for clients now, you know. We're working it.
And then this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's an odd little, I'm still working on it. It's kind of a dream imagination thing with colors and things. Pretty bizarro.
And who are the people in it? Just random folks?
Just random folks, you know, personalized folk.
And then this one's kind of cool?
Yeah, that was kind of actually two of my ex-loves are in that piece, and then with a couple other girls. But that was more of like, you know, sometimes you do art to release feelings and emotion, and I don't know. I mean, sometimes I really don't care. I mean, it's nice to have people like your art, but at the same time, it's like, you kind of got to, that's something you do for yourself, you know? And it feels great to release and do stuff. And it's nice to do for, you know, things for other people and stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of one of those really personal things I mean, art's been really personal for me for so many years, but now I'm kind of starting to promote it with my surfing a little bit, just because I want to get paid and laid. No.
Do you incorporate these pictures into your artwork?
Yeah, sometimes. Here's a piece that I did. You can't really notice the photos, but that's kind of the look. It's a bunch of photos in the piece, but I kind of blended them in with the same color, just to experiment with, you know, with stuff. And same with this one. This is my little Bin Laden piece. Here's the two buildings getting blown up. I took some photos off the TV the day that happened. I was pretty shocked. This is a friend, Emily. She's just a pretty girl that I used to model sometimes for me, just to throw a little beauty in this drama and hell, basically, we know is what has happened. It's not done yet, but I'm still experimenting. This is just another, like, a lot of when I do art, I don't know exactly what it's gonna look like, so I just keep ticking and tacking on it and seeing what's up. And, you know, sometimes I just hate the stuff, sometimes I like the stuff, sometimes I hate the stuff and then like the stuff, or I like the stuff then hate the stuff. It's a toss.
Now, would you ever completely paint over something? Would you maybe a month or 2 months from now, or in a couple days, maybe completely paint over this and have something totally different?
Sometimes, but sometimes I just leave them. I mean, the best thing I want to do is just, because I paint a lot for people, but then at the same time I paint a lot for myself, so I might get a storage space and just all the stuff I'm done or I think I'm done with, I'm going to just store it up in the space, and then, you know, when I really need money or something, hopefully.
And then what do you got hanging on the wall here?
These are just a bunch of little things I've done. I don't know, that's a little robot vibe. This is kind of another up coast thing. I kind of, this is just some crazy like thing. I don't even know what it is, but kind of like a holy rock vibe. But let's see, I just got all kinds of junk on here. This is just like, it's kind of me having a crush on someone. This is just a little abstraction, just could be garbage or it could be treasure. It depends on the human. I've been kind of getting into this, these little devil people, just like a little quick 4 series bammer, whammer. I got to still work on them. And I've been really I've really liked the theme of girls kissing, because I think there's something of beauty between 2 females kissing, because I'm a male and I hang out with a bunch of guys, so I get pretty inspired with females. I think there's something beautiful about them and their bodies and everything. But yeah, let's see what else I got. Oh, here's my photographer friend, TR. He got a candle in his ear. He had some bad ear problems. And then I like kind of experimenting with some of these kind of type things too, that aren't really, they're not nothing, they're just abstractions, you know? Because sometimes people don't want anything, they just, you know, they want to get all tripped out, or like something that might go with their couch or their sofa. But just like, you know, doing trippy stuff like this. I just like to experiment, you know. It's like I'm a scientist, but I'm an artist. I'm a wannabe artist. Sometimes I slop a bunch of shit on there.
I see that one. That one looks pretty cool.
Yeah, just a mixed medium with photos I took with a underwater camera, and another art piece I did. What else? This is just some trippy little shit, kind of Pablo Picasso vibey. But what else should I show you? I got actually more stuff. But yeah, I just don't. I mean, I don't think I'm that good. I just think I'm still learning and going with it and having fun, you know. And hopefully I never lose that, because, or else I wouldn't want to do all the stuff I do. But I enjoy taking photos too. It's fun, you know. And just all the traveling I do, I try to take a lot of photos. So, you know, when I don't travel or when I can't travel anymore, I'll have a bunch of material to, you know, keep looking on and maybe doing more paintings or doing stuff off of. So.
Cool. Right on.
Cool. But
and what's this up above? It's out of reach.
That's just some nudes I did, kind of messing around with painting them. I don't know. See, the thing is, you know, being an artist, you think you want to be so perfect, and you know, I even struggle with that, because I'm not perfect. I can't draw something perfect. If I do it, it'll be frustrating. You know what I mean? So I try to just experiment with just different colors, different things. I mean, it's basically I'm still learning. You know, I wanna try so many things and stuff. So that's what's so cool for me, to have that as a hobby. You know. But
cool.
That makes sense. Cool. You might want to get some other stuff around the house. There's more. And if you want DVD extras, long hit.
No.
If you want to see something really good, this will probably help you guys out in the editing room. This was a Costa Rican bikini contest.
I don't want to have the bong in there.
Oh.
Just so we don't get you in trouble with your sponsors.
That's all right. I smoke pot in Vanity Fair, so.
Oh. Hope your mom doesn't read that. Oh, I love clouds.
She knows I burn. This is why I get paid right here. This is another photo collage I've done. It's just on my table, and I have just photos of around the world. That's Amsterdam. That's France. This is France. This is Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz. I got all kinds of places here. But this one was funny because this is the East Coast, and it was a Volcom trip. And we're in an RV with all the Volcom team, and all these kids are wanting stickers and wanting stuff. But the realization I came up with was that's who pays my checks every month, you know? Kids like that who buy product, and then our nice companies that support surfing, they buy the product and then they give the money to our sponsor, and our sponsor sponsors us. So that's the whole deal with that, I guess. That makes sense.
Cool. And then you got
oh yeah, eye candy, editing eye candy. So I was never around for the OP Pro when they had those bikini contests, so I felt like I missed out. So during our air show, Quicksilver Air Show in Costa Rica, they have a bikini contest every year, and it's pretty neat because you see sites like that, seats like that, sites like that, sites like that, sites like that. Whoa, bam! Baby got some back right there. This girl has a nice figure. Yeah, it's hard to be a man and to look at female anatomy, you know, without having some sort of strange feelings. This is actually a local girl, Jamila. She was down there doing it. I don't know if you know her. She'll surf the lane with just her bikini, so she's pretty extraordinary. There's a little feet vibe. I don't know if you guys have that foot fetish. I don't, but I took it anyways. She is happy, but she doesn't know English. She says hola, hola. And then they say hola, 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 hola. And I say cabron. No. But oh God, you're getting me cuckoo right now. But look at this. Please don't look at her camel toe right there. So I don't know. It's fun for me because I've never experienced bikini or a bikini like show. Actually, look at the crowd for that. It's pretty amazing. I think I got some more here. So look at this, how many people are out watching the bikini contest. So it, you know, female and male both love a good bikini contest, it seems like. You know, look at the crowd participation. I mean, it's pretty cool, you know. Although I'm sure the finalists, they already knew who was going to win before they even started the bikini contest, but it was great fun to watch it all. It's rigged. No, I don't know. It's rigged, or do we watch and look at rigs?
Racks.
Racks, rigs.
So what's that piece behind you?
Oh, this is actually, some people think it's one of my better pieces. But it was just a time I painted where, actually this is Mavericks right here. It's my it was probably after I've gone to Africa, so I incorporated the elephant, and then I just went ballistics with my traveling and surfing Mavericks, and you know, figuring out the glow and all the places, people, and things I see in my little quiver right here, and then just you know, always trying to find a mate, trying to go through the sea of women to find that right girl, but that's just the idea at the time, you know. So, and then I don't know, all this stuff, it's kind of meeting maybe me and the right girl, and then life and death with the skeletons. I don't know. You could interpret it how you want. But this is kind of like my front room gallery, and I got a couple pieces in here. This is another one of my my favorites and a lot of my friends' favorites. It's the elephant. I actually did it in Santa Cruz surf shop. They had a shop on the west side for a while, and the guy Danny let me use a little studio, and I painted it in there. And then this is just like it was actually even before those movies came out with the asteroids that are supposed to come and blow up the Earth, you know. I just saw a special on the, I like the Sci-Fi channel and those Discovery channels, and I think they had something on that scenario, because we have huge craters on the Earth that are already formed by asteroids hitting us, so if something like that happens, we're all done. So I was just kind of coming up with that idea. And then this is my life and death piece. This is my friend Beth and my friend Jeff Lansing died, and I kind of put all this subliminal stuff that kind of I know that about them in there. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know.
Now what do we have behind us?
This is just some up coast stuff. We've got Scots and Año Nuevo. And then I love doing these little wire sculptures with shells and things.
Right up above.
And that one is one of my, that's probably probably my favorite one, as far as like the style I kind of want to portray or get into. Similar to like like I love Van Gogh's work. I love Picasso's work. There's so many artists I love, but this just kind of had a feel that was kind of neat for me, that took me into that kind of art realm, and people really like it. It's kind of the night and day scheme of yeah. I don't know.
What are your wire pieces all about?
Those are just something I really got into, which is fun for me. I just incorporate shells, broken shells, and wire, and just have fun doing it, And I do some weird stuff like found art, like I found all these wheels at a junkyard, and then I kind of, wired them all on an old piece of wood that, it's probably in the 20s that they formed this wood. I don't know, I need to have projects going on, or else I'll go cuckoo. So it kind of keeps me focused on certain things.
Hey, what's this?
Yeah, that's your video, so you haven't even watched it yet. Look at how big that wave is. Jesus Christ. What else should I show? Oh, this is pretty good in here. This is kind of another kind of found art, or you could say found art or junk art or whatever, but it's a bunch of locks, and it was on like a kitchen. I found a kitchen whatever, a block for the kitchen.
Cutting board?
No, a countertop. And then I screwed all these holes and put these locks in it, and kind of made a stencil of all the circles, and kind of formed it and made it. I don't know. That's something I didn't know exactly how it was going to turn out. I was just doing it, and the process of art. That's the whole thing. The process of art is cool, because sometimes you don't like your stuff, sometimes you do. It's just the process of it feels good. This is a really cool personal piece right here. I don't even know what I call it, but it's all these photos I've taken, over a bunch of years, and it was a time in my life where, I'd surf for Volcom, and they'd take me traveling all over. So it's a lot of their team riders, a lot of my family, and the whole scheme of this piece was for me to see the Earth. We conquer the Earth, basically, us humans, and dinosaurs used to roam the Earth. That's why I cut human maps of where we live now, like say California, you know, New York, all these different places, but dinosaurs used to roam and live there. So now it's kind of like we kind of took over. I don't know, it's hard for me to explain it, but we kind of took over the earth where dinosaurs once went. So maybe those maps are like ghosts of dinosaurs instead, you know, and then now all of us are just like plaguing the earth. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Something like that. This is my, actually Eugene Doviditis made this painting for me. It was actually the first painting I've ever bought. So it's kind of cool for me to have it. It's cool. I kind of made him, he usually does a little more tamer work, and I kind of made him to, you know, hey, it's get nuts on this one. And Ozzy Wright painted me that one, that chick. It's really cool. And then that female, nice looking female. And then Nathan Fletcher in Australia, he gave me that. It was kind of a cool spray paint piece, you know. So I'm kind of getting into more, you know, collecting some other different art than myself, which is kind of cool. And this is something I did actually, geez, I did this a while ago. It was kind of one of my first bigger pieces, and I just kind of worked on it, and you know, it finally is done, I guess, but I've always loved the sound of piano, and it kind of goes into a surreal look with different feels. I need to go to an art class to explain my art better. But this one's really cool. This is my, I could get you into this one. This is a Pollock with a little bit of Star Wars involved. So it's from Pollock's vibe. I took it a little further with the, you know, the neat paint drips that he did. And then I went into George Lucas's basement. No, I didn't, but, and anyways, I went and bought this Star Wars stuff and kind of like glued it in there. And this is a scene I really liked in Star Wars when Greedo and Han Solo were arguing over some money or Greedo wanted to beat him up because he owed Jabba the Hutt money. I don't know, go see the movie, you know what happened, but I don't know, I just took it a little further than Pollock. That's what Pollock might have done if he's still alive today. But he would have been over that splatter stuff, probably, guaranteed. He might have not been over booze, though. If you ever seen the movie, oh, dude, he was alky. I don't know, what else should I show you? I got more art in here. Do you want to go? Do you want to go beyond Thunderdome? Oh, it's locked. Here's like kind of a found art feel. Like that's just, you know, on the scale of that kind of junk art. Mm-hmm. And it's just old tile and wood and spray paint. And that's kind of another found art thing over there. Here, I'll go grab the keys. Oh, Fox, you're thirsty, huh? There you go, girl. There you go. Here, I'll grab the keys because I think I got some more pieces in there. So, yeah, that's kind of cool.
So is that your art collection?
It's kind of my art collection. I got this crazy guy over here.
This one right here?
Oh yeah, this is kind of a series I did of a bunch of alien type guys. One thing that I've always admired about kids or being a kid is that your imagination, and that's a powerful tool in art, you know, to visualize and you know, just think of other stuff than the normal, you know, routine. So if you know, that I think us as humans, we lose that, you know, when we get older. We're caught up in our wives and in our lives, and you know, we lose the sight of our imagination, you know, because that, if you have your imagination, basically you're living your dreams. You could do anything you want. So something there. There's something there.
Cool.
Yes. Look,
Right on. Thanks,
that
buddy.
sounded good for a sec.
Yeah.
There's my fox. He's the best art dog ever. She's famous. She's sponsored by Pedigree now.
Really?
Yeah. Every shot she gets in the mag, every video she gets in, the vet and Pedigree gives her a bonus. No, I don't know. Sounded good, huh? She's a kennel girl, kennel cough girl.
Cool.
Ah, fox chops.